Alright, so we're going to do a phthalo blue, so the very dark blue monochromatic background on this one. So with our big large brush, I'm going to start just getting that on the background. And then just picking up a little bit of white. We're going to bring that down. Should bring it down a little bit more of the dark blue. And we don't want to go too light here because we want that night sky look. So then we're going to do the first outline of the mountains. So getting some white, this will be our lightest ones. And I'm just going to use the side of my brush and do mountain shapes. Come down a bit lighter there. Not over blending. Might actually want it a little bit lighter. We don't want it white, but we'll just and then we're going to do a coat that is a bit darker. So another layer of mountains. I'm not over blending, I just want the different tones in the dark blue. Now if you wanted to, the next one you can just add a little touch of black to it, so it's more like a darker blue. So it just gives it a more, or not a darker blue, a black blue. And I'm just going to paint that in. A bit more blue. Now when it dries, it will stand out a bit more. So this is just like making it monochromatic, so we're only using that one colour and adding either black or white to it to get the different tones of colour. Now your stars, you can do one of two ways. You can grab just a smaller brush and wet it, and you can just do some little flicks. So I've got someone there. If you do manage to get it on your mountains, you can just come back in. So I'm just going to dry that off, and then we can do our moon and our trees. So that's nice and dry. We're just going to do, I'm just do the moon. So grabbing my white and that flat brush. I'm just going to do a small circle to one side. So you could either do a circle, or you might want to do just a half moon. You may find you might need to go back over it later. And then using black, wipe that brush off really well. So I'm just going to do a silhouette. I'm only going to do one tree in this painting because I want the monochromatic blue to stand out more than I actually want the tree to. So I'm just doing a large trunk to start with, and I'm going to use my large round brush. So this is not stippling, it's a little bit different. So this is going to look more like a, we call them pine trees over here in Australia. I'm not sure what they're called. So it is a form of stippling, but we're not opening the brushes out. So we want to get that nice triangle shape, and we want to leave a little bit of blue coming through, so the sky. So I'm just gently patting the brush on. I'm going to work our way down that trunk. I just need to keep loading your brush. So you can see how it gives a nice tree effect or leafy effect at the bottom of the bristles, because we're just patting it on. Very gently patting it. You can make it a bit fuller if you want. And all the way down to the bottom. It can get a bit thicker down the bottom. And if you wanted to, we could do a smidge of reflection just on the sides there, like the moon's reflecting on it, so just a touch of white that would be reflecting down from the moon. Just touch a little bit on. So this one is a very, very easy, simple painting. It's a great way to practice your monochromatic painting though. And there we have it. Hope you have enjoyed this very short tutorial. And please remember to like and subscribe, and check out my 30 days of painting to see all the other paintings that I've done.